Happy Halloween, guys. It's Hoodamaniac 360, and today I have a special video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be ranking all 13 Halloween movies from worst to best. So let's get this started. Ugh. Hold on. It's probably a trick-or-treater. It's Halloween. I'm coming. Coming. Jesus, these fucking kids. Hey, man. Nice Michael Myers costume. Happy Halloween. Where's your bag? What is this? I'm gonna kill you. It's another dumb Halloween prank. Alright, look, kid, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm with the IRS. Oh. Okay, this changes everything. God. Stay back. Stay back. I'm warning you. What the? How is he not dead? Oh shit, that's right. I have a ranking to do. Michael, just give me a minute. Okay, guys, I kind of expected this to happen, so as he's chasing me, I'm just gonna give you my ranking. So, yeah, I'm just gonna give you my ranking through the edits. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So coming in at number 13, I have Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, I know a lot of people would have Halloween Resurrection as their worst, but at least that film isn't disgusting. Skip to this time frame if you are too young or have an uneasy stomach. The first problem with this film is that Jamie, who is Michael Myers' niece, is kidnapped, taken to the cult that possessed Michael in this timeline, raped, and impregnated, all at 14 years old. And the father is Michael Myers himself. So that means the cult made Michael rape his underage niece and impregnate her. Oh my god. That is fucking disgusting. Why would the writers think that's okay? The next problem is that Jamie is just killed off after she gives birth, escapes, and hides the baby. Also, at the end of the movie, Michael, after being stabbed multiple times, shot multiple times, and almost drowned in a river in this timeline, is defeated by Tommy Doyle beating him to death with a lead pipe. Oh, cool, he chose the right weapon this time in this film. Unlike Halloween Kills. Well, that's the case depending on which version of this film you watch. Yep, there are two versions, the director's cut and the producer's cut. In the director's cut, he gets beat up by Tommy. In the producer's cut, Tommy stops him, surrounding Michael with candles, saying a spell, and Michael just stops and stands there like a statue. And Michael still survived because of the ending. Overall, this film is absolutely awful. It's disgusting, stupid, and both endings are retarded. I rate this film a 1 out of 10. Coming in at number 12, I have Halloween Resurrection. This film may not be disgusting, thank God, but it's still a bad movie. The film is the sequel to H2O. Yes, you heard that correctly. This movie takes place after Laurie Strode cuts off Michael's head. Turns out she killed the wrong person, and is now in a mental institution. But it doesn't end there. Michael shows up and kills her in one of the most disrespectful ways to kill off a main character I've ever seen. Then, a year later, a bunch of college students are going inside the old Myers house to film an episode of a reality TV show, and Michael is currently hiding there. Okay, first of all, the only good reality TV show is this one. Second of all, why the fuck would you go inside of the old Myers house where he can easily kill you? This film is so fucking stupid. But are there any good scenes? Well, there are, like, two scenes that I like. The first one is in the beginning after Michael kills Laurie. He meets a patient whom is a fan of him, and he just casually gives him his knife to make it look like he killed her. That is both one of the funniest yet smartest things a horror movie killer has ever done. And I also thought it was pretty cool that Michael cut someone's head off using his knife. But aside from those two, Halloween Resurrection is not worth it. Overall, I rate this film a 2 out of 10. Coming in at number 11, I have Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. What the hell was Rob Zombie thinking when writing this film? Why is Michael having visions of a white horse and his dead mother telling him to kill Laurie so they can all be reunited? Why is Annie calling Laurie insane when she witnessed the same killer and literally almost died? And why is Dr. Loomis an asshole that's capitalizing on what Michael did in the previous movie by writing a book? I'll admit, I don't think the first Rob Zombie film is bad, but this is just retarded. Overall, I rate this film a 3 out of 10. Coming in at number 10, I have the newest entry to this franchise, Halloween Ends. First of all, I apologize for not reviewing this film a couple of weeks ago. I was busy with work and college. But now I saw it, and it sucks. First of all, the idea of there being a new killer could work, but it doesn't here because this is the last movie. So what happened was someone by the name of Corey was babysitting a kid, and the kid made him think that Michael Myers was coming for him. So the kid locked Corey in a closet, and he was trying to bust down the door, but the kid was standing right in front of the door, and I guess Corey hit the door so hard that the kid fell to his death. He was found innocent, but most of Haddonfield made him look like the next Michael Myers. He eventually finds Michael, and Michael sees the potential evil in him, and they team up to kill more people. There's this one kill where Corey pisses off a guy and then goes into the sewer. And you think that the guy would take a picture of Corey's license plate and then go to the police, right? No. Instead, he follows Corey into the sewer, and him and Michael kill him. Also, Corey is dating Laurie's granddaughter, Allison. And Laurie tries to warn Allison that Corey is dangerous, but Allison doesn't believe her. And it was pretty hard to watch, especially since I liked Allison in the first two films. The ending, though, where Laurie killed Michael and threw him in that crusher was pretty cool. And me and the people that I went with, Vintendo, JPix, and one of our other friends whose name I'll leave out since he doesn't have a social media account. Check out Vintendo's YouTube channel and TikTok account, and JPix's Instagram account. I'll leave the links in the description. But overall, Halloween Ends was not a good movie. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Coming in at number 9, I have Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I already see the comments in this video. Halloween 3 is an anthology film that has nothing to do with Michael Myers, so you can't say it's bad just because it doesn't have him in it. You see, the original plan was to have Michael's death in Halloween 2 be permanent, and the rest of the franchise was going to be different movies with no continuity, but would still be Halloweenish. Now, yes, that actually sounds like a great idea, and it could have worked if Halloween 3 was good. Halloween 3, in my opinion, is still very boring on its own. The main reason for that is that the characters are so bad and forgettable. I didn't remember a single character after this film. Halloween 3 is the Twilight of the Halloween franchise, and Twilight is the most boring movie I've ever seen in my whole life. The story makes no sense, the characters are stupid, and I'd rather watch paint dry. Overall, I also rate this film a 4 out of 10. Coming in at number 8, I have Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Like Halloween 3, Halloween 5 is very boring. However, where it differs is at least Halloween 3 has a plot. A terrible plot, but at least it has a plot. Halloween 5 barely has a plot. At the end of Halloween 4, Jamie kills her stepmother, and that's because she touched Michael's hand, and I guess some of the evil transferred to her, and this film was supposed to continue that storyline. But no, she's just in a children's hospital having visions of Michael, And Michael's doctor, Dr. Loomis, who's trying to find Michael, and is usually a really good character, is trying to get Jamie to tell him where Michael is by getting extremely close to her face, and it's really uncomfortable. Then again, not as uncomfortable as what happened to Jamie in the next movie. That was bad. Also, most of the film focuses on Jamie's stepsister's friend, who is extremely annoying. However, I think the only redeeming quality about this film is the final battle between Dr. Loomis, Jamie, and Michael, which takes place in the old Myers house. Which, by the way, looks like a cheesy haunted house. Why did Hollywood do this? Why do they have to turn the Myers house into a cheesy haunted house? Part of what makes the original movie great is that the Myers house looked like an ordinary house, and it shows that the scariest thing on this planet is just other people, which is what Michael is. He's just another person who kills people. Overall, I rate this film a 4.5 out of 10. Coming in at number 7, I have Rob Zombie's Halloween. Okay, so this film is a reboot to the franchise, except what it does differently is that it shows the full origins of Michael. That's an interesting concept because in the original film, it just shows a young Michael kill his sister without an explanation. But this film covers that, and I'm glad it does that. However, how it does it is kind of cliche. He comes from a shitty family. His mother is a stripper, his stepfather is a meth head, his sister doesn't give a fuck about him, and he gets bullied at school. And one day, he snaps and kills one of his bullies, kills his stepfather, kills his sister, and gets put in a mental institution. And that's where we meet Dr. Loomis, who is actually pretty good in this film, and tries to make Michael comfortable and befriend him. Too bad the sequels turned him into a fucking piece of shit. Anyways, Michael's mom eventually kills herself, and when Michael grows up, he escapes and returns to Haddonfield and kills people just like the original. Overall, this film is actually not that bad. I do kind of recommend it. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Coming in at number 6, I have Halloween Kills. Oh boy, we're back to this thing. Halloween Kills is tough to properly rank because it has so much awesome stuff in it. Like the kills, the interactions between Laurie and Officer Hawkins, the soundtrack, and the scenes where it cuts back to 1978. However, there are a lot of stupid crap in it too. There's the fact that people brought stupid weapons to fight Michael. These weapons include baseball bats, hockey sticks, crowbars, lead pipes. Someone brought a piece of wood, and someone else brought a fucking clothing iron. Another problem is that Lonnie left his son and son's girlfriend in his car to fight Michael by himself, and ended up getting killed. Yeah, everyone fucking splits up in this movie and gets killed, which is the number one thing you're not supposed to do in horror movies. But you know, I can let all that slide since it's just laughably bad. But there is a scene where one of the escaped mental patients from Michael's hospital shows up, and the townspeople think that he's Michael, so they chase him to the top floor of the hospital, and he jumps out of the window killing himself. That is the one thing I can't forgive this film for. Overall, Halloween Kills has a lot of great stuff and a lot of terrible stuff. I'm going to give it the same grade that I gave it last year, which was a 6 out of 10. Coming in at number 5, I have Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. This film brought Michael Myers back after the failure of Season of the Witch. Some people like this film, some people hate this film. I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was a nice little return to this franchise. It has its flaws though, like some of the characters are kind of mediocre. They just say that Laurie Strode died in a car accident, and Halloween 5 and 6 are bad, which brings this film down a little bit. But there are also some good stuff, like the opening, the kills, and Jamie and Dr. Loomis were excellent in this film. Halloween 4 kind of follows the same formula as the original, but then again, so does the 2018 movie. So yeah, I do recommend this film. And I guess if you just want to watch Michael Myers kill some stupid teenagers, you can go ahead and watch Halloween 5. But do not, under any circumstances, watch Halloween 6. Overall, I rate this film a 6.5 out of 10. God, oh god, she's gonna kill me. Okay, I have all these weapons. What do I use? I have screwdriver, hammer, switch, turkey baster, butter knife, real knife, baseball bat. Okay, Tommy Doyle got killed when using a baseball bat, so I'm not gonna do that. Butter knife, perfect. Michael, on guard. Shit. Fuck. Coming in at number 4, I have Halloween H2O. This film is very interesting because it retcons Halloween 4, 5, and 6 and continues 20 years after Halloween 2. I definitely do like this film. However, it does drag on a lot, especially in the middle of the film. Obviously, the best scenes in this film are the scenes where Michael and Laurie are fighting. And I absolutely fucking love the ending where Laurie cuts off Michael's head. I don't care if Halloween Resurrection ruined it. I don't consider it canon. I usually just ignore that piece of crap. Overall, I highly recommend this film. I recommend you watch the original, watch Halloween 2, then watch this film. But do not watch Halloween Resurrection. I'm going to give Halloween H2O a 7 out of 10. Coming in at number 3, I have Halloween 2. Now, Halloween 2 is not a perfect movie, but it will always remain a special place in my heart. Halloween 2 takes place during the same night as the original and continues from there. A lot of people criticize this film for being extra gory. I don't understand this criticism at all. It wasn't that violent. Other horror movies at the time were following the same formula, and most of today's horror movies, especially Halloween Kills, are extremely violent. One thing I will criticize this film for is its decision to make Michael and Laurie siblings. It's not built up in the original, and it doesn't go anywhere, unless you count H2O in the Thorn trilogy. Overall, Halloween 2 is still a fun film that does a great job continuing from the original, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Coming in at number 2, I have Halloween 2018. Halloween 2018 is even more interesting than H2O because not only does it retcon the Thorn trilogy, but it also retcons H2O, Resurrection, and even Halloween 2. I also love what they did with Laurie. They made her into someone preparing herself and her daughter for the inevitable return of Michael, while at the same time battling with PTSD and depression. And Michael was fucking scary in this film. Not as scary as Kills, but he was pretty brutal here. If you want to know more about my criticisms for this film, you can watch my review on it. The link is in the description. Overall, I think this is a very well-made soft reboot of the franchise that still holds up even if its sequels aren't good. It's not like Star Wars The Force Awakens where you need to continue to complete the story. Whereas here, you can finish the film and not watch Kills or Ends because Michael is trapped in that fire. I'm going to give Halloween 2018 an 8.5 out of 10. And finally, coming in at number 1, I have the original Halloween film. This film not only made the slasher genre of horror movies what it is today, but it also taught the idea that the scariest monster on this planet can sometimes be another person, by having Michael not have any motivation for killing people. This film also gave us great characters, such as Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis, Sheriff Brackett, and of course, Michael Myers. This film also has great atmosphere, and it really gives off Halloween energy, obviously because it takes place on Halloween night. Now, yes, it's not perfect. Like, how does Michael know how to drive? And if one of the doctors trained him, then why the fuck would they do that? But for every positive that I have said, the original Halloween is not only my favorite Halloween movie, but it's also my favorite horror movie of all time. Overall, I rate this film a 9.5 out of 10. And that's my ranking for all the Halloween films. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and if you'll excuse me, I'm still being chased by a crazy guy dressed as Michael Myers. Oh no, I'm cornered. Crap. No, please don't kill me. I'm sorry I cheated my taxes. I promise I'll never use Monopoly money to pay my taxes ever again. Just please don't kill me. I'll do anything, I promise. What are you doing? Okay. Why am I following Michael Myers on Halloween night? There's the papers. So Michael, what are we doing in my bedroom / filming studio? Oh, you want me to review that? Wait a minute. You're the guy that made me review Minions.
Shit.
What's your name?
I'm Fanboy.
Fanboy.
Yeah.
Why'd you dress up as Michael Myers trying to kill me? I could have called the cops on you. Wait, no. Come back. I shot you 6 times. Why aren't you dead, by the way?
Bulletproof vest?
You're not wearing no bulletproof vest. You're just wearing a Star Wars shirt. How are you still alive? Oh, wait, this is a YouTube video, that's right.
Yeah, it's a YouTube video. See, I can't die if it's a YouTube video, you know? Anything can happen.
Yeah, that's right.
See?
That's right.
Hey,
But why do you want me to review Morbius? And why'd you come at me dressed as Michael Myers?
You see, I'm your biggest fan.
This is just me trying to prevent you from leaving.
Oh, I see. I'm your biggest fan, and at the same time, I love you, but at the same time, I hate you.
Why do you hate me though?
Because I want to torture you.
Fuck you.
I want you to watch this. I want you to watch.
I didn't see it in theaters though. I chose not to see it. Instead, I went to go see Sonic 2.
Mom, is that you? I hear you calling me Mom.
All right. You know what? You and I could work out some kind of deal, actually. I'll review this if you give me more ideas. Do you have a deal? All right. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed our script. This is my brother, Nintendo. So if you want, go ahead, subscribe to me, subscribe to him. He has a YouTube channel. Follow his TikTok. And I'll see you in the next video where I'm going to be reviewing this shit. See ya.